Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build this kind of scroll animated website using Fable 5 in under 15 minutes. As you can see, I have built this entire website using Fable 5 in under 15 minutes in one setting basically, right? So you can see the beautiful animation as I'm scrolling, right? We have a lot of components here in the website. So it is truly amazing, right? Now I'm going to show you how you can build a similar one for your particular product, for your particular watch brand, or whatever product you have in your mind. Okay, now what I want you to do first is basically go to the resources pack, which is in the description, and download this particular skill there. Right now, once you download the skill, what I want you to do is basically go to this customize button and add that skill here, because we are going to use this skill for the whole setup, for the whole website. Now, if I have to tell you what this skill is all about, this skill is basically made for this particular job, okay? So that we can create scroll animated website very easily without wasting our credits or without retrying again and again and hoping or praying for the perfect result, right? So this is the skill which is gonna help us to build scroll animated website very easily. Okay, now once you download that skill and upload that skill, what I want you to do is basically I want you to mention it, like mention the whole skill in the chats, okay, by clicking on slash, and then you can just name it, okay, like this, and you can choose the skill from here. So this is the skill, right? Now once you choose the skill, I want you to describe your whole product, your whole brand, right? In simple English, nothing crazy. And if you have like concept in your mind that what type of scroll animation you want, you can also explain that. Okay, and after that it will actually ask you that if you have all of the assets of the product or not. Now if you have the assets of the product, like the images of the product, well and good, then you can share all of these images in the chat as well. But if you haven't, and if you just like have a single picture, you can tell the model to actually give you prompts so that you can generate like a multiple variants of the same product, right? Like if I have to tell you or show you an example, if I go to my chat gpt, as you can see, this is something which I have given to chat gpt to generate all of these pictures which has been used into our website, right? So you can say the same to actually give you the prompts by the model, and the model is going to give you the prompts, and you can just upload a single picture of your product which you already have, and you can just paste the prompt and it will actually create this high quality pictures for the website. Okay, as you can see, I have already done that. Now if you want all of these prompts, all of the prompts will be there in the description, so that if you like want to create something similar or same, right, you can like directly use this prompt. Okay, so all of these prompts will be there, no need to worry about it. Now after you create all of the assets, you can directly dump them into the chat. And once you have also described the whole concept, that what type of concept do you want for the scroll animation, it will actually suggest you the concept, okay, like what concept would be much better for the like website. And if you share your goals, like what the goal, ultimate goal of the website, to attract clients, to actually gain the attention through the animation, it will actually do its job very well and give you a proper concept. Now it will give you maybe one or two concepts, right? As you can see, it has given me as well, right? First concept is basically the anatomy of time, right? And I have particularly mentioned in the first prompt that I want to use Kling for any kind of video generation or frame generation. Okay, so it has used Kling in the by itself to actually generate those animations which we have seen, right? So as you can see, the first concept is basically the anatomy of time, and it had made like chapters for the whole storytelling, right? The first chapter is basically the approach, where it has mentioned the whole thing, right, with the copy as well. Then second chapter, the dissection, so it will, the watch will dissect while scrolling, as you have already seen, right? So third chapter is basically the heart, chapter 4 the return, chapter 5 the gift. Okay, so that when a user scroll past the website, it actually conveys the story, not just like sell the we have to sell the product, right? So it actually create a emotional story in their mind. Okay, so this is the first concept which is given by like this model. By the way, right now I have choose opus 4.8, but when I'm building this, I have choose Fable 5. So you have to choose Fable 5 as well if you want to build this kind of like scroll animated website quickly. Okay, otherwise 4.8 is also good, but Fable 5 is like the most powerful one. Okay, I have built the entire website in like in under 15 minutes, as I already said. Right, the second concept, basically lane B, 6 chapters, warmer, editorial grade. Okay, so you can like read the concept. Then it has given me the another concept, which is like the concept 3, the escapement. Okay, so this is the thing. Then it will give you the ultimate recommendation. Okay, then it will actually ask you some question like which concept should we build. I have chosen like the anatomy of time. Second question, which is one of the most crucial question, which is which marketplace is your Kie.ai API from. So here we have, I have chose like Kie.ai. Basically Kie.ai is a marketplace for different AI models, where you can just add credits here, and you can access different image generation, video generation, text to video, image to video, video to video, right? All of this like image generation models from one place, right? So this is like a marketplace, as I've already told, and within the marketplace we have used our Kie.ai API to actually generate those animations. Now the next thing is, basically it asked me like if I have dropped all the brand assets into the particular directory or not. So I have told that I will drop them in a folder later on. Okay, and also I have mentioned in the prompt that I only have like 500 credits. Okay, why I have told that? So that it actually use the credit very wisely and try to get the perfect result within the first try. Okay, in the first try basically. So I have told that I only have 500 credits, but I had like 600 or 700 credits at that time. Okay, but I told like I have only 500 credits. Whatever you have to do, you have to do under 500 credits. So it will actually helps the AI, or you can assume that it will actually helps the AI to actually craft the prompts in such a way so that we get the perfect result in less cost. Okay, by the way, I'm going to tell you about the cost later on the video, but all I can say, it cost me less than a McDonald's burger. Okay, so that's the thing. Now after I have told everything, it has done everything by itself, right? It has done all of the jobs, all of the things by itself. It had created the whole directory, the folders in my files. Okay, so it had done everything, right? Then it had told me to actually copy paste my key API key. Okay, so if you want to go, or if you want the API key, you can just go to API keys and you will see your API key here, right? You can create a new API key, or you can use the existing one. Now after you have done this, it will actually walk you through every process, right? It will give you the commands which you need to run in order to create that env file, right? It will tell you about the assets, everything. You just need to follow the steps, whatever it is saying. Okay, so that's the thing. Now I have asked some questions. Okay, so I have asked like if I drop all of the assets to you directly, can you add that into the folder? Okay, and the renaming stuff. So if I have to rename the images or not, it has told me like no renaming needed, keep whatever names you already have. Then I have uploaded all of the assets, which is, if you are confusing about the assets, these are all the assets, the images, the logos, and everything. Okay, then it actually checked the assets whatever I have uploaded, right? And it actually pointed one gap. This is the crucial part, because I forgot to add one picture. It told me that there is only one gap, there is no dedicated packaging gift box sort among the 7. But as you can see, we have generated one here, right? So I forgot to add it at that time. Okay, add that picture in the folder at that time, but it actually show me the gap, and then I again upload that particular picture as well. Then again it start its own job, and it actually give me this prompt, or this like command you can say, to run on the terminal. So you have to also do that. You have to also run the same type of command in your terminal. Here you can search for terminal if you're using like Windows. So yeah, that's the thing. Now when I run this command, I got an error. So basically I have pasted the command and it gave me some kind of error. So I screenshotted it and tell it that I have added the like the packaging picture as well into the assets, and this is what I am facing or saying when I'm trying to add the API key into a new file. So I have said in plain English that what problem I'm facing, and it actually told me the solution. Okay, so I'm just going to blur this part a little bit so that I don't show you my API key, even though I'm just going to regenerate it, so no need to worry about that. So that's the thing. Now if I tell you about the next thing which happened, it actually changed the actual command. Okay, and once it actually changed the command, I have run the same thing and everything worked fine. Then again it started its own job, it started doing everything by itself, right? And in the middle of like the fourth generation, after the chapter 3, we have to switch to Kling 3.0 std model for some anchoring thing. Okay, so this is the chat, you can you can always read everything, right? And we switch to Kling 3.0 std. Okay, and it actually costed us like 135 credits. Okay, I'm going to give you the cost analysis and credit analysis later on, but yeah. Then again it started doing its job. As you can see, I haven't told anything, I haven't given anything, any input. It has started doing its job and it had done everything by itself. As you can see, this is a command which I need to run in order to see the like whole website in a local host URL, right? So this is the ultimate thing, right? And it had made this whole thing in under 15 minutes, as you can see, right? And also I have told it to actually generate a resource pack, which I am going to share with you guys, so that you can have all of the things from this resource pack, the skills, the prompts, everything. Now I just want to show a few things here as well, right? So let me just open it in a browser, copy link, let me open it here. Okay, so this is the resource pack. Okay, so as you can see, we have only used 400 credits for the whole build. If I show you the actual cost of the credits, okay, so if I go into Kie.ai API, you will see the pricing section, where you can get, not the pricing section but the billing section, yeah, where you can get 1000 credits in $5 payment. Okay, so you will get 1000 credits for $5, which is insane. So it costed us around $2.5. Okay, and the time which it took is basically under 15 minutes, like almost 12 or 13 minutes. But yeah, that's the thing. Now if I show you the rest of the resource pack, and for each clip, as you can see, it has also given us the prompt which it used to actually generate the whole thing, the whole generation, the whole animation, right? So you can always copy these prompts and you can use it for any kind of product which you want to use for. Okay, so chapter 1 the approach, chapter 2 the dissection, chapter 3 the heart, chapter 4 the return, chapter 5 the gift. Okay, everything is there, the storyboard, the art direction, okay, the basically the color palette for the whole thing, the cost analysis. As you can see, for the first 5-second clip with like Kling 2.6 image to video, it took us like, it costed us 55 credits. Then we have used Kling 3.0 std. Okay, and one key thing, or like a crucial thing which I want to tell you, is basically whenever you are generating this animations for a website and you don't want any kind of background noise, always tell Claude to actually make the video silent so that it consumes less credits. Because when you enable the background noise as well, so that it generates the background noise for the video, it actually costs us more credits. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so that's the whole resources pack. This is the resources pack with all of the prompts. Now that's the whole part of the video. So if you have any question, if you have any confusion, you can let me know in the comments. I will definitely answer your questions, your doubts. Okay, so that's it for this video and I will see you in the next one.